Let me tell you what styling is.
Shout out to you. You know who you are. You know, oh, you thought I was talking about you?
I'm like,
let me raise the roof down. Let me lower the roof. No. Shout out to you. I was introduced to a documentary called The Racial Divide, and it only flows into the rest of this episode. But like, so I don't know if you remember Rachel Dolezal.
no.
You know, do you remember Rachel Dolezal?
No.
The
Jog my memory.
What's NAACP lady that, you know, pretended to be black. She was white.
Oh, her.
Oh,
okay.
her.
Okay. Okay.
The Racial Divide.
Yes. Okay, it's clicking now.
all clicking now.
Yeah, cobwebs are moving.
Yeah, man. Cogwheels. Man. I didn't know this existed. This happened in 2018, this documentary. I didn't know this documentary was out. I don't know why it happened. But I laughed so hard. Like, I never laughed this hard. Because, like, I ain't really going to give you a full review on it, whatever. It's on Netflix.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to ask what's it streaming on.
Is it on Netflix?
On Netflix.
Or HBO Max? One of them. No, I think it's on Netflix. I think it's on Netflix. Called The Racial Divide. Rachel Dolezal. I thought it was like maybe gonna be like a biopic or something like that, or like in something dramatized. Like, nah, she in this. This is her documentary. They rolling around. This is after people, after the scandal, after people, you know, found out, you know, her identity and everything, and she's riding around in Washington State. That's where she's. I guess that's where everything was going down. She's like, I would have moved, dog.
Yeah, you need to
like,
get the hell out of
people
town.
hating her. Did she drop her sons at the barbershop and, like, you know, watching them getting? She's like, nah, yo, you need to get up the block. Like, you know, he good. She's like, no, my son, he might get lost. You know, he know where he at.
Yeah, he know
I'm
where
like,
he
oh
at.
shit,
Right?
They do not respect you at all.
Damn.
Yeah, it's a lot of hate over there for her. Like, so some of the things make you feel a little bit bad.
Yeah,
because she wasn't like, she was doing good things for us as black people, and that's the hard part of it all. It's like you weren't like shitting on us, like you were helping us or trying to.
Yeah,
you were NAACP, but you the face of something. It's gonna be a little funky.
That's
it's
what
like
I'm saying.
It's like the face of BET is white. You'd be like, oh, what's that? What's up?
That's what I'm saying. Recognize, you know, who you are. Don't pretend to be somebody you're not. You could be for the team. We want you to be for the team. We'll accept you.
That
it's
is
fine.
Literally.
But don't pretend to be somebody you're not. Then you come on. Then it's like you fraud. Like
that's literally the issue I think of all the time is we don't want you to lie to us.
Yeah,
just don't lie. You could be who you are.
Yeah,
you know, I love Mac Miller. I love him because he's authentic white ass self.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, be yourself. You could be in the hip hop culture, or just be yourself. People loving what's his name out right now, Jack Harlow.
Jack Harlow. I was gonna say
authentic.
Logic is another one. Nah. Like, okay, all right. Maybe I misspoke. Okay.
No, Logic is himself. He happens to be biracial. He actually is black.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So, but I mean, these other people, Jack Harlow, Mac Miller.
Oh yeah, those other people. Yeah.
Like, you being your authentic self, and I respect it.
Right.
You know, that's why people give you respect. Like, we don't respect some people that really, like, even Paul Wall like, he's being himself. Like, you know, he's from Houston, he talk like this. Like, this is who he is. Some people, you get out of here if you ain't no, like, Vanilla Ice got you out of here.
Right. Yeah.
Like, you don't feel right.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, just in my rap brain thinking about things, but like, she was getting no respect. She was getting shit on left and right, but then she kept bringing on herself. So I was like,
that's what I'm saying. You drawing attention.
She was going to Good Morning America today, taking these, you know, meetings,
these
whatever.
Deals, yeah.
And then, like, the one part that's hilarious, and I'm happy they waited as long, like an hour in. It's like an hour 40-minute, you know, doc, whatever. It was like an hour in, and she was speaking at some kind of college or something like that, or she was like on a panel. Some guy was asking a question, whatever. Very alternative black guy, whatever. You know, give me big, you know, gym class hero vibes. But you know, but he's talking to her, whatever, asking her stuff, being real respectful. Right. And then, like, the people in the audience, white people and black people, like bitch,
right? Like,
what are you doing? And like, there's one black lady. I love us, man. I
love us. Shout out to us.
You know, it's Black History every year, every month.
Period.
But I'm looking at I'm looking at the audience. There's one black girl. She gets on there talking, gets the microphone, says everything she needs to say in the most respectful way possible. Like, hey, maybe you could do this in a different way, blah,
Right.
blah, blah. And then Rachel hits her up with like some little attitude, like, what do you mean? Like, I'm like, girl, she tried, and she's like, oh, Mike back. Like, you want
Give
me
me
to
that
read
shit
you
back.
for real? You want me to really get in your ass? Okay, let's do this.
Right.
She asked you like the snaps, everything, all the head, everything black was coming out.
Yes.
Like, I try to give you respectful, professional black. Now you want the black.
Now you ask for it. Now you about to get it.
Now you want me to double down. Shit. So I was like, she kept doing it, and then like her brother, because this is where you kind of get a little sympathy, whatever. Like she was, her family adopted like I think some other black people, something like that, or black kids.
So do you think she had identity issues? Because
Yeah,
I feel like that's
if you look through the pictures, like you see she got the freckles, she's
Right,
white,
I see.
got the hair,
Yeah.
the hair started changing. I will tell you though, Lisa, I will tell you. Sorry, should I blur your name out? I don't know. I will tell you though, she has the black girl playbook down. She's impressive as shit.
That's
She be
true.
braiding her own hair. She killing the hair. The
That's
fits is fire. She's
Did they get Did they get her like a test, like a DNA test or something? To just like
no, her parents are white.
But
Her parents are on the show, like
Oh, all right.
First of all, her parents are like Christian, like fanatic type of.
Oh, okay.
Like they were abusive and all type of crazy stuff, whatever.
Okay,
Like, so she
wow.
came from a bad situation.
Yeah.
And she probably got love from the black side of things, whatever. But and like her, who she was living with, and it sucks because like her brother is like the last name of Dolezal, so you got like it raises eyebrow. We don't know any other Dolezals, like they you. And I think her black brother was going to Howard or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Like trying to pretty much get accepted there.
Gotcha.
He's on campus, whatever, and like, but she's with him, and like, the blog's picking it up, whatever. Like, this is white girls on campus, like she trying to fuck, she's coming again, like she's a villain.
Oh my god.
And I'm just like, but at this point, I don't feel bad because I'm like, leave them alone.
Right.
Her son is the comedy, because her son, he should be a comedian growing up, because he's like, I don't know, I'm not good at ages. He might be 14, 15,
Okay.
16, 14 to 16.
Okay.
He has like a deadpan delivery, like, and he's telling the truth, whatever. He's like, this. I think one time, like, he just in bed, like, and she's like, "Come on," just like, "Yo, I'm tired of this. Like, every day I gotta deal with your bullshit."
Real
Because
rap. And
people
then
are
he in the limelight too. With
And she's
it,
like, "What you want me to do? I'm black." Even when she got she had a new baby. She delivered on. Dad ain't got no one to do shit with shit. I ain't giving this review, guys. Sorry, Dad ain't want to do shit. He's out the picture. They see some, they actually see some pictures of him, whatever, but like you don't see him in the documentary at all, period.
Right.
She has a baby. She's like, and it was fucking me up because I'm like, it like brought me back in circles of what I'm watching, because she's like, checking out, birth certificate, and she's like, they ask you for your race and everything, whatever. So she's like, literally, he is half black, half white, because the father's black, you are white. I keep forgetting she does not identify as white.
That's true.
So
Yeah.
she's like,
Right.
I just want to play African American, but they're gonna. I'm like, you are white.
Mark it!
The baby is black by nature. It's okay to put black and white.
That is true.
It's okay.
Like, I've done that. I'm biracial, and I could honestly say that I've marked off both, or I just said prefer not to answer, because like at the end of the day, it's just like, bro, like you're getting a little too invasive.
But
now.
see that issue lies with you, because you are biracial.
That's true.
But if you are
That is
giving
very
birth
true.
to a biracial child,
And that's-
it should be easy. Hey, black and white. You pick
right.
out what you want to do later
for
in
her,
life.
right? Because for her, she's struggling with that.
But she is, in her body, her soul, she is black. And I'm trying
And
to
I
tell you,
have family members like that. That is like, I feel like that's like some sort of mental,
psychological something.
Yeah, like something.
Some warfare.
Exactly. Like maybe she feels more like comfortable and belonging with that community, but it's
Yeah.
like, bro, like you have to know that
This ain't you.
that's what I'm saying.
and
like,
you could be
have
an ally all
You
day.
can. You, like I said, you could be a part of. You could be, supporting the team, but it's
Yeah.
just like, bro.
And last thing I say
Don't
before we
change
get out of
yourself.
here, the thing that was saving her ass the whole documentary for me, I mean, because she was, look, the fits was fire, the hair was on point, she nails was on fleek, like she was killing it. She was dressed.
I'm sure she was.
She had
down
it to
the
a
baby
T.
hair.
She had it
down to the baby hair.
Oh,
okay.
the edges was gone.
Oh,
she
I
had
know.
no edges.
Oh shit.
She's
Oh,
a white
shit.
girl. She had no edges. But
She
she
she couldn't fake that.
Look,
She couldn't fake
it
that.
was like when you when you in school and you got the net full of basketballs. She you see the visual. She pulled that shit was pulled back like.
Oh no, that shit was back.
Yeah. But the thing that was saving her for me was I'm like, yo, she's really talented as an artist. Ironically, you are here. She is the painting phenomenal. I'm like, you are killing this shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Like stop all this bullshit and get on the art, girl.
Get on
I
the
would
runway.
buy all this shit. Last credit you see, this art was stolen. She saw some shit, whatever. She took these people. I'm like, damn.
She don't even got that.
You even got that.
You don't even got that running for
stealing
yourself.
that too. You just stealing everything. It's in your blood. You can't take that white power out of you.
Damn, she don't even. Damn.
You gonna take
Damn.
bitches. You gonna
Okay. Like what?
Jesus Christ, man. So outside of that, I had a near-death experience. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
We're gonna turn it.
I mean, it was I could be dramatic, but it's a way. Like I was driving. I'm a pretty good driver.
Okay.
I know that about myself. About not being cocky, conceited, nothing like that. Like I'm okay out here. I'm good. Mm-hmm. So I was driving, man, and I was going down the block. I wasn't going nowhere far. I was going down the block, going to Chipotle. Mm-hmm. So we got a new Chipotle down here, and I'm like, I was always a Moe's person. And then
I do miss Moe's. I like their taco salads. Like they were really good.
I never had a taco salad, but I enjoy Moe's, and I would go there. I venture out there, like ain't that far from here. But then I would like Qdoba as well. But then Chipotle is down the street. And I'm like, oh, this is new. I got their wraps one time a couple weeks ago, or maybe a month ago at this point. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know it was like this. I didn't know you had the big ass like.
That shit big as shit. Yeah,
I'm like, this a 2-seater right here.
Yeah,
like, it's gonna take 2 sessions.
Them burritos. Sometimes I gotta save for later.
Yeah, I was like, yeah. I mean, if I eat it in full sentence, I'm good for the day.
Yeah, no, real rap though.
Like I may look a little stack at night, but that's it. I'm cool.
You'll be good.
So I'm driving over there, and like there's a stoplight right there, and I stop. I'm on my phone being stupid. I'm just like about to take a little video of me driving, whatever, I'm on my phone. And then I look up, swear to God, I swear, I'm at the stoplight. I'm stopped. Car is done. I'm looking at the light red. I look up, sworn it was green. Damn. And I swore on life it was green. I don't know if it was something on my phone I saw, but I swore it was green. So
or maybe you were looking at the light ahead, maybe? I don't know. No, I couldn't see the light ahead. But like, I could have, maybe it's on my phone. Could tell you in a million years it was green. So I started driving. As this red light is, and like this ain't like a fresh red light. This red light been here, so traffic is going. Oh damn!
So I'm just like I start driving, and then like I just looked. One thing my dad told me. My mom and my dad, they have made me a good driver. My mom always say, look as far as you can look, as you can see. And I've always kept that with me. My dad, look at your mirrors like you're on crack. So I looking at my side mirror as I'm driving, phone in hand, driving, the left hand, and I just look inside my car just going real fast on the side. I'm like, oh shit! And I just stopped. Whatever car just went past me, I'm like, and in my head, I'm such a bougie ass person. I'm just like, stupid ass people, like, you can't drive,
You already just assumed you was already like,
I'm like, come on, man, it's a green light. I look up, it's red.
Salty.
I'm like, yo, what?
Yo,
what did I just drove. I look back and all the cars stopped and at the light.
Oh my gosh, were you okay? Were they okay? Like that's wow.
No, I'm saying they were doing what they're supposed to do,
right?
And I'm just looking back. And I'm seeing them just like sit there. I'm just like, oh, I'm the asshole. I'm like, yo, how did I just jump out? I put my phone down so fast.
Yeah, that's scary.
I was driving on my 10 and 2. I'm like, yo, because I'm looking at it and I'm like, you start just replaying in your mind,
right?
Because like at first I'm like, damn, they could have hit me. I could have gotten an accident.
Exactly.
First thing I'm thinking, I'm like, oh man, that's gonna like hinder my vehicle situation. Like it's gonna be trash.
Yeah.
Then I'm thinking further, I'm like, this is going kind of fast. Who knows how my neck would have moved?
Right.
You know, like,
you gotta think of the aftermath.
It could, you may not survive this crash.
Yeah, anything.
You know, it's not a given. It's not. Right. It's not like, damn, I'm about to get in an accident. I'm about to be fucked up for a little while. No, you might die.
Exactly.
So
it's not a game.
So it's not a game.
Shit, not a game.
And it was not a game for what's her name, Juanita.
Juanita.
Whatever her damn name is, man. Juanita. I don't care about her name, man.
Janaya from Janaya. That's tragic, man.
Janaya was out here texting away. I'm the best drunk driver, y'all. I'll be out here driving. I'll be out here whipping, man. I feel like I'm bad when I'm drunk.
Tweeting. You know?
Tweeting. And then, this is an open check case. Tweeting. And then, you know, apparently, I mean, you fill in some of the story because I may not I might not catch everything. But from what I heard, I mean, this is a Philly local story, so everybody not covering it. But 3 people were killed, you know, from her hand, basically. I mean, she was driving. I don't know where she was driving.
You know, I don't know where she was driving, but I actually heard like recently that she was pulled over initially.
She was pulled over initially.
Yeah, she was pulled over initially by the same officers that she ended up killing.
Right.
Which is crazy.
So that's the story. She was pulled over initially, you know, for, I guess, speeding, most likely. And, I think she was doing 110 or something like that. Whatever.
Yeah.
That's what they said.
In like a 50, something absurd.
Yeah. Granted, I'm a 50 to an 80-year.
I mean, I have a heavy foot too. I'm speeding. You're talking about speeding.
I do. I mean, if I'm on the highway, 80 is we hitting 80. Like 80 is where I live,
and that's
normal.
Yeah,
that's normal. 80 is where I live. I mean, and depending on your car, it does get a little smooth, so you kind of do creep up on speed, and you don't realize.
She was doing 110 though.
She was doing 110. I barely hit 100, bro. Like she'd be doing 110. And
I know sometimes my Jeep be shaking.
On a 50 is crazy,
after
but like
90.
You know, I'm talking about 80 on a 65. On a 50 doing 110 is crazy. But she's driving, you know, cruising, gets pulled over by the cops. I mean, I guess thankfully she stopped, or maybe not in hindsight, but she stopped, got pulled over. I guess they. Also, my mom, she's like, why they let her go? You know, she's drunk. My man, I don't know, man. You know,
so
cop be feel sympathy, pretty face, whatever, all this stuff. Like, who knows?
I heard that actually they got a call about the pedestrian that they were trying to help.
So they weren't finished with her?
They weren't finished. They really weren't finished. They just kind of just let her go because they got an emergency call that was like nearby.
Okay.
They was like, go ahead.
That's more plausible.
You know what I'm saying?
That's more plausible. That makes more sense. I mean, so if they got a call, you know, and yeah, pedestrians walking in the middle of the road is probably a little more dire need.
Right.
You know, so they go attend to him. And apparently, from my mom told me, like, she pulls off and both of the doors are gone off of the cop car. So that means they must have been putting that guy in the car.
They were trying to escort him in.
And how fast are you fucking going to take off 2 cars, dog?
And 3 people.
You killed 3 people.
They just took them with him.
Like, you got 100% fatality rate. Like, you killed all these people.
And she's still living. That's like
she looked drunk when they got her. When I saw the camera, or whatever,
I'm surprised she didn't kill herself. That's like
an open and shut case. I don't know what lawyer's gonna take this because that's an open and shut case. You out here tweeting about you being take a drink, girl. You out here tweeting, you know, about doing it like prior to it. You out here tweeting, yeah, like
I can't.
It hurt my soul when I'm like,
it's
damn,
devastating.
man,
it's heartbreaking.
Hurt.
Because of how young she is, and you got to think about it. It's 3+ lives like gone.
3 lives, 4, really?
That's what I'm saying. 3+, because if you count her, you know, because it's gone.
Because I mean, if I don't want you to get out.
and that's what people are saying, and it's just like
I don't want you to get out. Like you killed 3. She shouldn't get out.
But did you hear about the other guy recently? It was a white guy that did the same thing a few days ago.
Yeah, and I'm not even giving y'all a race. That's how real this is. I ain't even tell y'all race of nobody.
Not that it matters. Not that it matters.
It don't even matter.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, no, it doesn't.
But go ahead, sorry.
But I'm curious to know if they're going to prosecute them the same way because it was a similar story, and you know, and that's my whole thing about it. I don't condone any of that. You know, I think it's devastating, but
right. Yeah. It's devastating. Now a sad story. I'm like, damn, man, this really happened. I ain't even watched like.
I'm just praying for the families.
I ain't even listened to like the Donkey Today, nothing like that. I was just like, man, this is tragic. When I saw that, I was like, this is tragic. I don't need nothing else.
I just want to pray for the families involved for sure.
Yeah, 2 state troopers doing their job, and then you kill a whole pedestrian who was young as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sad. So be careful. I mean, accidents are happening. That's why. That's why I started today. Basically, accidents are happening.
Never get too comfortable.
A friend of mine got in an accident recently as well. Like shoulder is kind of bothering her, but she all right. Thankfully. But yeah, that all that just made me slow down a little bit. I was like, damn.
And you have to.
People outside of summertime, people be out here cruising, driving.
Reckless.
I seen all the accidents. Shoot, I was coming back from my grandma's house the other day. And I was just driving. I was just doing my normal 80. Yeah. I was in the fast lane, got there. I was just chilling. And I saw, it was dark. It was nighttime, whatever. I just see this other car on the side of me just driving. And then, I see a car just speed up to him real fast. I'm like, damn, yo. Why you on his ass like that?
Right.
Like, come on, man. You ain't going nowhere.
Right.
Lights turned on. I'm like, oh, shit, he got your ass. That was a cop that sped up on your ass.
And
he got your ass.
The undies be getting you too. It be the undies. They be in the cut.
Oh, please. Everybody at night is a cop to me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't play them games.
Everybody a cop to me
at night. My
night
vision goes on. My night goggles. I'm looking.
Everybody a cop to me at night. I'm like, who that? What's that? Oh, they driving Porsches now? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, they got money. Okay.
What y'all doing over there? Okay. All right.
Camaros and shit.
Yeah.
Tinted out.
Right. Okay. I'm like, okay, I see y'all. Every car is a cop car.
They getting up. Okay.
How do you feel about male birth control?
What a wonderful transition.
Get to it. Take this
male
shot.
Birth control. I'm gonna take a shot. I'm gonna take a shot too to that, y'all.
Let's take a shot.
I wanted to know if you guys had any cock meat sandwiches.
I mean, listen.
Fuck no, bitch. I'm about my money.
Period. I would say, what do I think about it? I think it's about time because men be pressing women about
who are these men?
Listen,
I don't know them.
Listen, I'm not going to say all men. Yeah. I'm not going to speak for all men, but majority, I feel as though they feel like it's the female's responsibility to take the
control. You should be on the pill.
Yeah, and it's just
I'll be doing my thing.
Right, and it's just like, why is it like that? Like, what if the tables were turned and we expected y'all to take contraception? Like, what would you guys really do it? Like, and I feel like it's more common for females to go to the doctor and get checked up. And
facts.
Why is that? Like, why do males rely on the female to tell them, about things or
it's male privilege.
Involved, I don't like the entitlement.
It's man privilege.
We need to stop that.
Yeah, we've been out here. Listen. I know y'all been mad at us for years for just being a pee everywhere.
I think
we can just whip it out anytime and just go pee. Y'all been mad at us for that for ages.
Listen, you guys do the bare minimum. Like,
we don't got no periods, nothing like that.
Okay.
I will say though, I mean, I'm not mad at it though. I'm whoever was testing on this, what's your story?
Right.
Like,
that's what I want to know.
You like, I had enough. We're going to get to the science lab. I
want to be able to fuck when I want to fuck.
Right.
Like, for real. Like, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking they in the laboratory and shit.
A dude?
They in the laboratory and shit. I don't know if it was a woman or a female. It don't matter. But listen, somebody was thinking about that.
I guess they go both ways.
Yeah.
I guess they go both ways. I can see a woman say, I want to fuck when I want to fuck.
Yeah.
Shit. Period. Out here with it.
I wanted to know if you guys
damn it, wrong one.
Fuck.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at the idea. I know it's in testing right now. It's not like a full thing and you can't buy it yet. But I don't know if
I was gonna say,
I don't know if I've been with anybody that's been on the pill. Really? I use condoms.
Yeah.
I love them. They're great. They do wonders for me, Listen.
Yeah, listen.
I get that Amazon package.
Real rap. You gotta.
I get my condom on Amazon.
Package.
Yep.
I'm done.
It's cheaper that way.
On Amazon.
Get that little 24 pack. I'm cool.
Yo, he got it on autofill.
I didn't do it yet.
Amazon sells everything.
They do. They do. Amazon getting up now.
You can do the monthly, but I don't be fucking like that.
Hey yo, I'm crazy.
I don't be going to 24 condoms in a month. Like I'm okay out here, but I don't be like 24. 24?
Nah.
I'm all right.
No.
I'm cool. Well, what is your typical time? I'm not trying. I don't got to dig that deep, but what's your typical? How much sex would you like in 1 week? You said, oh.
I thought it was gonna be like a more like I don't even know like I don't know.
What would be your range of like what's acceptable? If you're in a
say,
relationship or whatever, however you want to frame it.
I would say like 4 times, 5 times.
4 times a week.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
for different days.
For different days.
Or like
it could be all in. We could go multiple rounds.
You go 4
in one day.
You go 4 rounds in one day. You good for the week.
No.
See, so that's what I'm saying.
No, so we could go multiple rounds each day. But
okay,
I'm saying in a range.
As far as days are concerned, 4 to 5 times a day.
Right.
I'm sorry, 4 to 5 times a week.
Right. Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah. So yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it monthly, but like every now and then, I'm like, let me just get off here because kind of expensive. That they really like. If you go to any other store, like they not what it used to be. They lock them up.
Oh, I've seen that. They do that with the Plan B pills
after
and all the other.
I think right around or after pandemic, they've been locking them shits up.
Yep.
Like it's like a video game. You gotta.
I noticed CBS. They do all that stuff.
You gotta get the secure badge off. The pandemic. Like, damn. The pandemic because people was fucking.
Yeah. Well, not only that, but like they was looting and stuff. And everybody was going in there. They was trying to resell them.
No,
like,
the first day I saw that case in the jewel case locked up. I was like, yo, where are we?
Listen.
Like, what life is this?
He said, where are we? What level is this? How do I unlock
what level? What level I want to be on? But yeah, no, they got the contraceptive pills coming for the men. I'm not mad at it. I will say that I
think it's a great thing.
I will say that women break out or women get like little different like kind of side effects with the pills, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know what that will be for men.
Right, and that was my concern too, because I'm like, what if
because you really do have to bear all of that.
Yeah, and it does change your mood. It changes your energy. Facts. Like so, yeah. If that's gonna be involving with the male contraceptive, I guess that's something to think about for sure. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It should be a fun experiment.
Yeah, they gonna have clinical trials and all that. I can see them.
How do you get a clinical trial though? Like I know I think they
placebos.
I know they tested on like the mice or something like that, whatever. But like,
yeah, how are we testing this? Like,
yeah, like hey man, go in there and shoot the club up, see what happens.
Right.
Let's see if you can
take them pills. Take them pills.
Yeah. I was on the pill. I don't know what you. You know, you was fertile at that.
Right, like get back to me after the experiment.
The pill. The condom has worked. I'm telling you guys. I mean, I understand what it. Listen, it took discipline for me to go back. Like I get it. Like I was early in the game. Like there was 2010 maybe 2009 2010 is where like I first went raw. And I was like with my girl, and I'm just like, and she just slipped it on, and I was just like, oh no! I told myself to never do this.
Right. And
then it just happened to be, slip up. A little passion, more like tickle fight type shit.
Right.
And it took me, and then I think I slipped up maybe once or twice, whatever. And then I got like maybe 2 scares. And
that was it for you. He said the scares.
Did it for me.
Did it for him.
I remember one time with my man. I'm like, yo, I'm about to go to this party. I'm like, yo, I'm waiting for this call for like she got her period or not. I'm like, we either going to go here and drink and celebrate or drink in mourning.
For real.
It's about to be a one or the other, and that's when Four Locals was out. So you know how long ago this was.
Oh Lord, so you was going through it. You was going through it. That's what it was.
Yeah. So anyway, shout out to the male contraceptives, and I'm not mad at it. What else that women bear that you would like men to have to take on outside of pregnancy?
I feel like the new belts that they put on the males, the new belts. They got the belts where they can feel their period cramps. I would do that if I was, still in a relationship. I would let my male, significant other try it, because I feel like you guys should understand what we have to endure each month.
Yeah.
They just came out with a science study that female cramps is similar to symptoms of having a heart attack.
What?
Yes.
Wow.
Look it up.
Wow.
Look it up.
So you have a heart attack every month.
The cramps, the basically, it's a minor. Now it's minor. But it's also similar symptoms.
That's
the
crazy.
Cramps can get insane. I'm trying to tell y'all, I don't like it.
So y'all want us to have cramps?
I wish we just got an email that says, "Hey, you're not pregnant each month." Like, I would be cool with that. Why we gotta bleed? Why we gotta have symptoms? Why we gotta have?
Yeah, the fact that y'all bleed.
Yeah, like, why do we gotta have cramps? Like, I'm okay with the extra shit. I'm not okay with that. Like, but
yeah, the fact that y'all bleed every month.
That's
forever.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we don't catch a break. Like, until we older.
God hates women. That's a fact.
Eve.
That's a fact. No,
Eve with that apple.
Yeah, she was out here being bitter. Okay, guys. So I'm gonna talk about this. I know my guest is not so familiar, but Atlanta has returned. Have you watched anything? Do you even know what I'm talking about?
I have no idea.
That makes it more fun.